What's up? What's up? We are in the chair with Montee and MiMi tonight. What's up, MiMi?
Ain't nothing. What's going on with you?
Nothing. Your shirt says my vodka gives a shit. All
Yeah,
right.
because I don't.
Because you what?
Because I don't.
Oh, your vodka does, but you don't. I
Yeah.
love it. I absolutely love it. So listen, how's your weekend been?
It's been busy.
Okay.
Productive, but busy.
Productive but busy. That's a good thing. So
Yeah.
last I realized that we did not do a word. It was brought to my attention. We didn't have a word last week. And so
Um,
tonight's word, since your vodka, it says my vodka gives a shit. So tonight's word
mhm.
is shit. I think that's a good
Okay.
word. I think that's a good word. All right. Maybe you won't get us too intoxicated tonight. So everybody go get your cocktails and get ready for an exciting night as we talk about the title, What's Too Much on tonight. But I want to say something to you, MiMi. So last week got a little tense between you and I, right? And people don't understand our relationship. I don't even understand our relationship at times, but people don't understand our relationship. So I kept getting these inboxes. Are you and MiMi okay? Are you and MiMi okay? Hey, Sandra, are you and MiMi okay? Are you and MiMi okay? So I just want to set the record straight. MiMi and Lamont are fine.
Absolutely.
We are
Let,
fine.
let me say this to everybody that's listening. I absolutely love Lamont. I mean, I absolutely love him. Now, we all know with family, you're going to fight sometimes. You're going to get mad at each other sometimes. But at the end of the day, the love is there. And that's the glue that holds it all together. We get mad, we get over. I get on his nerves, he gets on mine. Because you know why? Because we are a lot alike.
I totally, totally, totally agree with you, Mimi. And so thank you for that. I love you. We talk about it. And the thing about Mimi and I is once we argue, we're done with it, I guess. For the most
Yeah,
part. It's just like we don't even talk about it. So we didn't even talk about last week's show. We was just kind of like it is what it is. We
it
said
was shit. It was fun.
it was fun. It was fun. Y'all heard her. It was fun. So listen,
It
Mimi's shirt says, my vodka gives a shit. What's up, Dana? My shirt says Black Authors Matter. And
Yeah,
that's for a reason on tonight. So we have
it is.
tonight, you're going to be, so I felt like, I could have done this a long time ago and I could have announced this, but I wanted to announce it on the show that we have a book. It's called 108 Words to Know, Learning to Speak the Gay Way. And it's by H. Lamont Ford and Brandon Moore. We're going to bring my best friend Brandon on the screen right now. What's up, Brandon?
Hey, Brandon.
So we have Brandon and we have myself that we're both on here. And what's up, Bernice? And so we have this new book to introduce to you, everyone. And so let me tell you how this book came about, because I know Mimi's going to be the one that's interviewing us tonight. So we're going to do this for the first few minutes of the show, as we would do it for anybody else. If anybody else has anything that they want to introduce to the Black community or anybody, please let us know. So we're more than willing to introduce it on our show. We would love to have you first and be able to talk about it. So this is the first time that we talked about the book. The book was just released today. So right now, the book is going live. And so that way that you will be able to purchase the book. Anyway, so how this book came about, 108 words to know. I think Brandon has something that he's going to put up. But anyway, it says 108 words to know. The reason,
Yes.
the way this book came out was we were on the show all the time, and you can take it down. And so we were on the show all the time. And so we would say these terms and people just didn't understand these words. And they were just like, so what is that? What is that? Let me know what this is. Tell me what this is. Tell me what this is. I don't understand. I don't understand what these words are. So we sat down and we wrote a book. And so it's really, really not a book. Mimi got to look through the book, y'all,
I
Saturday.
did. I don't have a copy right now. So I'm gonna have to wing this interview.
So Mimi got to look through the book. And so she was just like, for real, y'all say this?
Yes.
No,
Some
we
of them
need to
words could
know
go
this.
hetero too.
Right. And Mimi was just like,
Hmm.
oh no, we need to know this. We need to know this. So let me go ahead and say this. So the book is available on Amazon, right? It's already on Amazon. However, we would prefer that you reach out and buy directly from us. And so if you buy directly from us, we're going to sign the book and we're going to ship it out to you. The cost that we have with the book now is $20, and that includes shipping and handling. So if you want to purchase the book, all we're telling you to do is click this link right here. Click the link right there, and it's going to take you directly to it, and you can purchase the book and you can get it out. So I want to see who's going to be the first person to purchase this book, because we have not sold not one copy, because right now, tonight is the first night that we're ever talking about the book. And we've had
I'm getting my copy when I come to work.
So
I want to sign
your copy right there at work. Okay, Mimi, you got it.
And I want y'all to put some gloss on and kiss the front page.
You want me to kiss the front page?
Just mine. I don't want it. Mine gonna be exclusive. Nobody else.
So you want me to kiss the front page?
Kiss the front. You and Brandon. I want your lips at the top, his at the bottom.
So Brandon has his own page. I have my own page in there. So
okay, however you want to do it. I want my kisses.
All right. So your mom says she doesn't see the link. So I don't know why it's not posting in the chair score site, but anyway, we'll figure it out in a few minutes. So Kim says, Brandon, so listen. I'm super excited about this book because it's really, really raw. However, it does help you understand. Mimi saw the book and she went through it. So let me tell you how
it's perfect. It's like gay terms for dummies.
And so how the book came about was Brandon was at home visiting his parents. And so we were talking and I was just like, hey, I have this idea. And he was just like, for real, what idea? And I was just like, I think we should write this book and we should start writing. Well, at first I said we should write these gay terms down. And so that way we can give it to people so they'll understand. And he was just like, oh, okay. So we started talking on the phone and we kept going back and forth about these terms. And so he was writing the terms down and I was writing terms down and we said we were going to merge them. And so as things went on and as the show kept going on, we realized that, hey, it's bigger than that. Everybody needs to know some of these words, right? So that way you can understand what the words are about and what they mean. And so we kind of put it together. And so then one of my friends, his name is Justin Ruffin. When I tell you the man is amazing, he's simply amazing. His name is Justin Ruffin. And so Justin has about 8 books of his own. And so I reached out to Justin and I was just like, hey, can you edit this book for me? And he was like, yeah, I'll edit it. And so he went through it and he was editing and he was just like, I love it. He was like, I love this. And so as he was editing and everything, he was educating me at the same time. So I want to say that we don't have a publisher. This is self-published. We did this on our own, and so my thing is, it doesn't mean that you can't do anything. It was just a vision that I had. I got with Brandon. We sat down and we wrote it down and we started putting things together. And then we gave it over to an editor. He headed the book. We sat down and we designed our own cover. And here we have a book. Here you go. We have a book, y'all. We got a book. We got a book. And so the book is for sale. Like I said, it's for sale. The app to where you can buy the book is right there. It's posted. Brandon will pin it. And so we can keep it going from there. You can buy it on Amazon. I will tell you, yes, Kim, I will post it on my page. It'll be posted on both of our pages to where you can purchase the book. I will say this, if you purchase it on Amazon, I can't sign it because it comes directly from the distributor that way. But if you purchase it through us, we can personally sign it and address it directly to you. So we just say that to you. So it's your choice. I will say this, we get more money if you buy it from us. We get less.
I'm about to say that.
And stuff. So, I'm gonna keep it real with you. So I'm gonna turn it over.
Basically, anybody out of town, use the link. Anybody in town, drive your ass over to Oxon Hill.
Anybody can purchase the book. Anybody
can. But what I'm saying is, if the folks are in town, because you want to keep the coin all together, we don't want to split it all the way up.
But even if you're in town, I'm gonna still mail it to you because I feel like that's just personal, and so I'm gonna drop it off. We ain't gonna hand deliver nothing because it's COVID. So we're gonna.
I'm getting mine because I want the kisses and the things, so I'm gonna get mine.
We got you, Mimi.
So we
Okay.
got you. So it's in Mimi's hands. You go at it, Mimi. You handle it.
So I wish I had the book in front of me because it was a lot of when I tell you I think now I'm now bilingual because I speak fluent gay. But it was the one that jumped out at me the most.
What
And
was
it's
it?
supposed and I know that it's supposed to be for gays, but this is for gay and straight. This
Right.
was it was the dick for lodging. Is that
Dick
what it's called?
Lodging. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And
And we
so,
all it's self-explanatory. Everybody already knows what that is.
well, let
And
me
we
let me
all
read
know
the
someone.
definition. Can I read the definition?
Please do.
Okay, so dick for lodging. It says self-explanatory term used to describe what you need when you need a place to stay but you can't afford rent. You give up the dick or ass to perform other sexual favors for lodging. Sentence. So we give you a sentence on how to use the word as well in the book. It says when he lost his job, he put up a dick for lodging ad on Craigslist. So
And I'm telling you that blew my mind because I didn't know folks was on Craigslist soliciting services for shelter.
you
I had
didn't.
no idea.
You didn't.
I did not.
And so let me tell you, what I did was how we got this together, and Brandon can tell you, we went around and we kind of asked
people.
we
Because
asked
I
some
was about to ask that. Let me
we
ask
asked
the question. I'm
for
supposed to be interviewing you.
I didn't know.
the and so it was like some terms that we didn't know, and I was just like, well, what is that? And so I was actually doing one of
Oh,
my
so you ain't speak fluent gay neither.
no.
Okay.
And I think that, and I say that in the beginning of the book, in the
Mhm.
acknowledgments, I said, I speak to that, being dumb and being, out of the loop in different conversations. And so once we would leave a conversation, I would always go and say, be like, "Oh, y'all, what did that really, really mean?" I'm like, "Girl, they said this or this or this or this," and so what did it really, really mean? And so how I got the dick for lodging thing was I was actually at the salon, and my client, his name is Michael Fain, Dr. Michael Fain, and so I said, "Hey, listen, give me a term that y'all use that I may not know," and he looked back at me and he was just like, "Dick for lodging," and I was just like, what is that? He was just like dick for lodging. You don't know what that is? And I was just like, oh my gosh, really?
Child,
So
I would have known immediately.
this
Because
got to go in the book.
that could be a hetero thing too. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people do that.
A lot of people do that. And you were speaking to it because you said your cousin does it.
Not than my brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law.
Yeah.
See, I tried to help you, Mimi. I be trying to help you.
No, because then I got all them cousins. They were like, oh, so yeah, it's okay. I mean, it is what it is.
So one of my friends tonight came over, right? And he was just like, bitch, I know you got something to eat in here. And I was just like, yeah, because I was cooking, because Josiah's here. So I'm cooking. So I came home and I made these Mexican tacos and all this and stuff. So I had everything. And he was like, I want that. And I was like, why you don't want that? He's like, because I might paint. And Josiah was just like, paint. So I said, Josiah, get the dictionary. And so Josiah went and got the dictionary.
I want to know what pain is.
Josiah read the term, and it says paint, a term to describe the event when a bottom accidentally shits on the dick. This is embarrassing and stinks.
Oh, Lord mercy.
If
See?
you are not at home, we highly suggest that you get up off of the cleanest dick, and you might want to leave the premises quickly. Sentence: the dude painted me, and I kicked his ass out after that. And Josiah was just like, "Okay, that's nasty, Dad. I gotta go. I gotta go." And so he read it, and he was just like, oh, "Okay." And so my friend was just like, "Yes, I'm not gonna paint." So I cooked catfish yesterday. So he got the catfish out the refrigerator and some green beans, and he heated that up, and he was like, "That's better. I can do better with this. That Mexican food, I can't do that. That's gonna run right through me, and I paint." And I was just like, "Oh, okay." If you know that about your body, then that makes it.
That's why I don't do anal, because I don't want pain. That's exactly why.
So yeah.
But I want to know, so because that was going to be my question, because y'all have 108 terms definitions. I didn't know it was that many thing, you
So
know.
it's actually more than that, Mimi. It's
No, I
actually,
know it is, but the fact that y'all came up with that, because tell everybody how long it took you all to come up with that, because that blew my mind.
So it literally took us a week to write the book,
Yeah,
and altogether 2 weeks to produce it, print it, and get it to us. But it
but
took us
just
a week
the
just to
fact that y'all came up with 108
yeah.
words. Yeah.
We came up with 108 words. Like I said, Brandon was out of town, so he was writing out of town. I was writing here. And so it was like I was at work and I was still writing some stuff. He was at work, he was still writing some stuff. And so then we would kind of, Google Docs works very well. I
Okay.
will say that. So for people that don't understand how Google Docs work, I'm going to give Google Docs a shout out tonight, because Google Docs is, he can start the document and I can finish it. And then he can come back to it and I can keep it going. And so it's just like we were working on it simultaneously and we were working back and forth. And so then when the editor got it, we sent it to him Google Docs as well. And so he was editing stuff and we were able to see what he was editing. So we were all working around the clock. And so remember last week when we were on the show, I kept saying, just wait, I'm gonna have something for you next week. Just wait, I'm gonna have something for you next week. So that's what this was. We had already finished it and we were waiting on it to be approved to be published. And so when we got the word back that it had gotten approved and everything, so then we got our copy, first copies, and we were able to look at it. And so we were good, so this is going to help a lot of people out, I believe. And we try to touch in every category, meaning like derogatory terms, like say for instance, we use the word faggot is in the book. And so you can read it, Brandon.
All right, faggot, a derogatory term used to describe a feminine man or boy, often used by insecure heterosexual men or angry heterosexual women, and directed towards a same gender-loving person that is confident in their sexuality. And the sentence says, after they started arguing, she called him a faggot and hung up on him.
I mean, and so people can relate to that, and so we try to help people out and make sure that people understand things. And what's up, Catrice? And so that way that people can understand. So yeah.
And also, faggot is used by quote unquote hetero men that are actually hetero. A lot of them are closeted. And they don't like who they are. So most ladies, if you're dating a gentleman that is uncomfortable around gay men and drops the F-bomb quite often.
What's up, Tanisha?
Yes.
Yeah. So listen, we want everybody to check this out. Please go purchase this book. It's called 108 Words to Know. And notice, yes, we know how to spell, but we spell words so you would say it right. It's 108 words to know. Yeah, so we want you to put some attitude of words to know. And so it's one of those things. So like MiMi read one of the terms the other day. What was one of the other terms
oh Lord, what was it? The pussy bottom. What is this?
So a pussy bottom. It's in the book. We have it, and so you can actually like see it how we have it, like it's a noun, and we have it wrote out. We tell you how.
It looks just like the dictionary.
It really is.
Like
we put in work. My editor, when I say is amazing, Justin Ruffin. If you're ever working on a project or something and you need an editor, reach out to Justin Ruffin. His email is in the book, and we'll be sure to tag him so you can get some help. I mean, he was amazing. So it says a pussy bottom, a male figure that only takes dick during penetration. You're not allowed to suck or touch their dick. Some may choose to wear a jock strap, so the only thing exposed is their ass. I only like you to play with this pussy. I don't have a dick.
Honey, I had to clutch my pearls out of my imaginary pearls. It's very few things make me blush. Very few.
I mean,
but the book, honestly, it is like gay terms for dummies, really, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know. They don't know about this stuff.
They
And this will definitely help you with communicating.
So
So
listen, that's the fun thing about this book, right? So at the back of it, we have a note section, so you can be taking notes in the book. And so then we have this part that says, how do I do it? Write your own story. So we challenge you to write your own story using the words in the book. So that way,
let
when
me
you
tell you my favorite one.
huh?
My favorite one,
What's your favorite one?
Punk in the Pulpit.
Huh?
Punk in the pulpit. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you. Punk in the pulpit. You want to read it?
Pulpit punk. A term given to a pastor or other clergy members that condemns the LGBTQI plus community publicly, but engage in sexual acts with the members of the community privately. They usually tend to try and be private, but they often let their dicks think for them. Sentence, I told my mother that her pastor was a pulpit punk. I met him the night before on Jacked.
Mm-hmm. We have a few in the area.
We got a lot in the area, right?
we got a few.
I mean, so this book right here is going to help you at your brunch conversations when you got your good Judies with you, and so you can understand. So you're not left out of the equation. You're not left out of the conversation. And this is just book one. Where of course there's going to be another one. So just get ready for it. I mean, there are some good terms in here that will help you understand. That's going to understand you like a pup. Like people want to know what a pup is. People want to know what a bear is.
Scissor Sisters.
Your mama said, "What's up?"
Oh yeah, I saw. Hey, mom.
And pansexual, scissor sisters. That's in here. A male.
Which should be the daggone. It should be the what's the a synonym should be ridiculous. That's just.
The term girl, you know, people hear the gay people go back and forth, and they say girl, you know, girl. Kim said otter. Kim,
what you know about that?
What do you know about an otter? Kim. You know, Kim knows about an otter. So I'm gonna read y'all what an otter is. An otter, a small but hairy gay man. Sentence, he considers himself an otter and will not shave. That's what an otter is. And so, I mean,
a small gay man.
I mean, and so we have some terms in here to help people not to use them the wrong way, like training. Training is a derogatory term, and so we tell people not to use that. We talk about it in the book. You know, can I just read the beginning of the book, how it starts off?
Read the beginning.
It says, no, that's the wrong one. I didn't want to read that. Where is it? Where we talk about how words hurt. The disclaimer. You have it right there? Oh, yeah. It says, creating this book was fun and exciting. We're not attempting in any way to throw shade at a particular person, group, or community. In fact, the words used in this book were not used for purpose of being derogatory or hurtful, but to educate people with some of what we believe is gay lingo that is used in and throughout many communities. The definitions used in this book do not reflect the usage or views of the entire gay community. All definitions were based on our views, context we've heard them used in, and friends that we've asked. Please use all words with extreme caution, as we know that words hurt and hold power. So we don't want anybody to hurt anybody. You know, some of the words that are in here, all the words are in here. They've been said before. And so this is going to give you a better way of understanding how to use the word, what to say, and when to say it. You know, you can't call everybody a power bottom because I ain't no power bottom. So just because just because you heard the term, you can't go out and call everybody a power bottom, you know?
Just wait for them to call themselves that, but then you just know what you know.
Right. You know what you know, you know. Yeah. What else you want to ask us, MiMi?
I don't know. Did y'all make the book over drinks?
No. It was just really literally over the phone. It was over the phone or when we were in passing, be like, hey, did you think about this? And some mornings I'd be getting ready for work and I'd call and be like, bitch, did you think about? And he'd be like, oh yeah. Let me type that. And he was typing it down, whatever. And we would go back and then so we would put words and then we would go back and define them so we didn't forget them. And so that's what we did with a lot of things, is trying to make sure that we kept the book relevant and true, but honest and authentic, and it should be something that my son is 14. And my thing is this. If you don't think your 14-year-old children know these terms that's in this book, you crazy. You're crazy. So like my son showed me a picture. He was like, Dad, look at my friend. And I said, oh, look at your friend. I said, so let me ask the question. Is she transgender? He said, no. He just likes putting on makeup. I said, so does he identify as male or female? He said, he just likes putting on makeup and he likes to be pretty. I said, so he identifies as male? He said, yes, sir. That's what he identifies. And when I tell you this little boy is beat for the gods. And so I was just like, oh, okay, son. And so he was just like, yeah, this is one of my friends. He was like, I don't have a problem with gay people. My dad is gay. He's like, but I like women. He's very specific in that. I like women. He says, but it is what it is. What's up? What's up, Pinky? Pinky, go get our book. 108 words to know.
Everybody here gonna get this book.
Go get the
But
book.
you know what else is good about this book? It's going to help a lot of the, what do you call it, the pups.
The baby gays, me.
The baby gays.
That's what they call, right?
The baby gays.
Pup is totally different.
Pup is totally different.
But it's in the book. It'll tell you
I
what
know, but I don't have the book because I'll be able to reference it right now. Anyway, it will help I'll say the new gays, the young ones, figure out what they are. Because a lot of times, gay is different for everybody, and you have a lot of the younger, the teenagers that are realizing that they're gay. They are acting out the stereotype because they think that's what gay is. But everybody has to learn what kind of gay you are.
So I had recently had a friend that told me that he had always defined himself as being this top. And then he experienced a different type of dude whenever he started dating a younger dude. And he was just like, Lamont, I did not realize that I was truly a bottom.
Oh.
He said I had been portraying myself as a top because I thought that, being a bottom was a bad thing because people have portrayed that as being the woman in the bed or as being the less than.
That would have been me. That I always thought, the girl was the one that took it. I didn't know. I'm just, I'm learning. I've evolved.
When he came back and he was just like, you know what? I'm not a top. He was like, I really, really enjoy being the bottom. And I was just like, well, you know what? Do you? Whatever.
You know why he enjoy it? Because he has a prostate. That's what I always say. It's only good if you have a prostate.
I mean, that is your term, MiMi. That's what you always say. It's only good if you have a prostate.
I found out I was in the book.
You in the book? What's your name?
Remember? What was the born one?
Brenda, read her definition. MiMi says she identified with this definition in the book.
That's me.
Vanilla. A person that likes traditional sex, deemed as being boring according to some. And the sentence, I ain't fucking Omar no more. His ass too vanilla for me.
I'm a one-trick pony. That's who I am.
So MiMi has been told on herself that she is vanilla.
I am.
All right. So what else you want to ask us, MiMi? You the interviewer tonight.
I'm just I'm excited. I'm excited for y'all because what's gonna happen, and I challenge everybody that buys this book, because I know all of y'all are going to buy it. Um, and I know everybody on here has an Instagram page or whatever social media. I want you to get on there, take a picture of you in the book, and I want you to tag a famous gay person. We can get this out.
I
Yes,
love it.
I love that, MiMi.
I love it, MiMi. I love it. I love it.
Because this is something that people need to know. Real talk.
You know what? My girl Kim is on here and she's watching. And so sometimes when I'm having conversations with Kim be like, well, what is that? Girl, get the book. It's good for everybody because everyone needs to know. I would even challenge the older people to buy the book because my thing is you hear these conversations around you and you're not really, really hip to it. And so once you start hearing it, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I get that. I understand that. I mean, the word pig, people don't understand pig is people are
yes, yeah.
People say pig, it would be somebody that's overweight or something. That ain't what pig mean. That's not what pig mean in the gay community. That's not what pig means. I mean, so when you start looking at words, like when we use the word mother, hey mother, there's a term behind it. It's a reason why we say that. And so all that's in the book. I mean, so when you see all this, like when you hear community ass and community dick, it's in the book.
We know what that means. That could be hetero too.
Like even the word yes, that's in the book. I mean, so it's 108 words that we started. It could have been longer. However, we had to stop. We literally had to stop. When we turned it into the publisher, it was 90. No, it was 100. We stopped at 100. And so he called us back. He's like, well, I think you should go ahead and add this word in. And we were just like, oh, okay. So then he was like, I think you should add this word in. And we were just like, oh, okay. So then we got to 108. And we said, you know what? We are done. Kim, it is kind of small. This was the smallest. I thought that this was going to be smaller than it came, but it is really, really small. So it can't fit it. Look, but I got big.
But it can go in your purse. You need to carry it with you at all times.
You see that? You see what I did? I got big hands though.
I see
you. But anyway, that don't always mean that. But anyway, it can fit in your purse. It can fit in your purse. I mean, you can take it to brunch and have a conversation about it. It's a fun book. We wrote it. We had fun with it. We were writing down the definitions and we laughed about it. Some things made us just kiki about it for real. Kiki is in the book. So you'll understand what kiki really, really means. I mean, there's a lot of things in there. Like, when you hear head, MiMi, what's your definition of head?
Sucking dick.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you're right. It's head. The act.
I know a few. I know a few words, but I need everybody on here because I know some people don't know 108 words. Period. So when they get this book, they don't. We all know them type of. We all know people like that. It's all right.
Some people that don't know 108 words.
Why you get this book, you're gonna be smarter.
You're gonna be smarter.
Yes.
Gay definitions. I mean, and so head, we have it in here. The act of sucking dick or eating pussy. Don't play with it. You better be good at it, or the kids will read you. She says she could make me come after giving me head. I bet her that she couldn't, and I lost. That was the term. Like Kim said, head goes both ways. You right, Kim? It's in the book.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I challenge everybody, and so I'm so glad that we were able to introduce this on In the Chair with Montee.
We're gonna keep talking about this here. I'm gonna have that thing on my when we do the show. I'm gonna have it right next to me just in case I got to look up something real quick.
You know who I want to get it? Miss V. I can't wait.
Oh, she definitely wants it. I'm going to let her know that it is available tonight.
It is available tonight, and so as soon as we can ship them out, we will ship them out. We have them. We're waiting on another. I keep saying this on my shoulders, but it's my hair. I was just like, what is this? Oh my God. But we're waiting on the biggest shipment to come in. But like I said, that We prefer that you purchase them from us so that we can sign them and ship them out directly to you. But if you can't purchase them from us, and we get it, we understand that some people may want it quicker than others because we're still waiting on our shipment to actually come back in. But if you want it quicker than that, we get it, we understand. Thank you for your support. You can go on Amazon.com. And you can purchase it. Maybe you want to purchase one from us and one from them. We ain't gonna stop you from doing that. Maybe you want two from us and one from them. We ain't gonna stop you. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. It's called multiple strands of income, but it's also called getting the knowledge out there. And so, you know, when we partnered up to do this, it was kind of like one of those things, you know what, Brandon, I want you in on this journey, because in the beginning, it was just us writing things down. I was just like, you know what, you've been talking about writing a book. You know, I already have one book. So let's do this together. You know, you my bestie. Let's make it do what it do. And so he was like, I'm with you. And so then that's what this is. So let me, can I throw my plug in there? Book 2 of Existing Through the Colors of Life is coming soon, y'all.
Oh, shit.
Book 2 is coming real soon. Sooner than you think. Sooner than you think it's coming. Janessa, they are $15 if you purchase them, and it's $5 shipping and handling, so it's $20. $20. That ain't nothing. People go out and eat that. $20. $20.
Yep. Yeah, you'll blow 20.
Yeah.
You'll blow. Listen.
Actually, just go on budget for 2, because you know somebody that need this book too.
Buy one, give one away. Let's share the knowledge, please. Buy one, give one away. Yeah, we are super excited. This is the first time we talked about it, you know, and I know my girl Kim is gonna get me at work because she didn't even know we were doing this. Nobody knew that we were doing this. MiMi, don't let MiMi fool y'all. Listen,
I did. I know.
She knew Saturday when
I still know. Don't take that away from me.
When I handed her the book and I said, MiMi, here. She told me, bitch, I'm taking this home. I said, no, MiMi, you got to give my book back. Bitch, this is mine. No, MiMi.
You see, I read all the words. I couldn't remember everything. I'm trying to interview you. You got to interview yourself. I got to throw stuff in there because I ain't got no. And so, I can't remember them few little words though. Those are ones.
You did remember some words, and I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I want to say I'm proud of Brandon, you know, because this was out of the comfort zone for Brandon to even sit down. She said I was ready to give y'all the business tomorrow. Kim is crazy. So this was even out of the comfort zone for Brandon to even be on camera tonight, because you know this is not him.
Brandon's so cute. Brandon is so freaking cute. He got a face for the camera.
Brandon is our producer. So we talk about Brandon a lot, but Brandon is the producer of the show. So all the things that you see that go on behind the scenes, that's Brandon. So when you see your little emojis pop up and your name popping up, that's Brandon. So Brandon is responsible for that. And then you have Josiah, my lighting guy that does everything, you know, and then you have Torian, who was the one that produced the logo that we're reworking on to include MiMi. So you have a lot of different moving pieces when we do shows like this. It's not just that we set up a ring light and we just talk. It's not even like that, because we wanted to give you guys an experience.
Yeah.
We want to give you an experience. And so as you see things popping up on the screen and you see different things that are happening, it's because of that. But again, let me just shout out my editor. You know, I don't have a publisher because we're self-published, but I do want to say shout out to my editor by Justin Ruffin. Justin. He is thebomb.com. When I tell you that he went through this book and he kept going through this book, and he would call me and say, hey, listen, I think you need to add this. I think you need to do this. I think you need to do this. He actually got on my nerves at one point, but I'm thankful for what he produced. Thank you so much to Justin. Anybody that needs a good editor, if you have, listen, let me just tell you this. If you have something that you feel like that you want to put out there for the world to view, then who in the hell is to stop you?
Absolutely.
Who says you can't? Who says that you can't? If you need some help, you reach out to me. Please reach out to me. I'm going to point you in the right direction. I've been blessed to have people that have come in my life that have not withheld information. You know, you have those people that won't tell you stuff because they don't want you to go. They don't want you to get to know anything. They don't want you to do anything. They don't want you to be better than them. You know, I have some people like that in my life. I have some hairstylists like that in my life that don't want me to know the game. They don't want me to know the game. But listen, I want everybody to know the game because I know what's for me is for me and what's for you is for you. And if your stuff happens to be better than mine, that's so be it, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm here. I'm here for you. So if you know of something that you want to write down, reach out to me. I'm serious. Serious as a heart attack. I will point you in the right direction. If I can't help you, I can give you somebody that will help you. The first person that published my book, I love him dearly. I love him dearly. He published my first book. He is amazing. Risque Publishing. Amazing. James Simmons, Dr. James Simmons, that took a chance and he published my first book. I mean, and so I am thankful for the people that have come in my life. Like MiMi, just telling people, hey, go take a picture and tag a rich gay person. You know, I love that kind of stuff because that means that you're pushing me to the next level. And as you're pushing me to the next level, I'm going to pull you along with me. I promise you, I'm not going to leave anybody behind because I know what it feels like to be left behind. So I ain't doing that. So that was the reason why I brought my best friend on this journey. I was just like, hey, Leo, we're going to put you in here. And I asked him, he'll tell you, you want your name to go first or second? Because I already got a book. It don't matter to me. He was just like, oh, no, put my name second. You sure? If you want to go first, you can go first. And he was like, no. I got a book. You know, I want you to have this experience.
But it don't matter. Both it don't matter who's first. Y'all doing this together.
It don't matter.
This was a dynamite idea. I'm glad y'all did.
Thank you so much, MiMi.
I'm glad you did, and I'm gonna get on Billy Porter's nerves because he on my daggone
Please do.
Yeah,
Please.
I got all the gays on my Instagram. I'm gonna tag everything back.
I want this to be so big. I really do. And,
you
know, not just because it's me, but because I think that this is important. It's important.
Well, I wanted to be big because it's you and it's important.
And it's fun. It's fun times. It's not meant to be so serious like, oh, gay inclusion, or we need to do this now. It's a lipstick lesbian in this book. Honey, the lipstick lesbians is serving us tonight. So then you go over there and look at serving. Oh, okay. So this book is interactive. And then at the end.
Well, what's the lipstick lesbian?
Huh? You a lipstick lesbian?
All the time. Is that the feminine lesbian?
Yeah, the one that look like you.
Yeah, but it's not me.
All right, so Brandon has left. All right, so we can move on from my stuff. We can move on. You're gonna see Brandon walk behind me because Brandon is at my house, so we're not being ghetto.
All right, so I saw his arm and the thing. It's all right.
So we don't being ghetto, y'all. He's just here tonight.
No, this is not ghetto. This is ground floor. This is what this is.
Right, and so he had to be here so we could do this interview together, and we COVID friendly, and we free of COVID and all this and that for those that are wondering. So anyway, go get the book, 108 Words to Know. It's on my page. It's on Brandon's page.
And it'll be on my page too.
MiMi, I'm gonna tell you this. My Square thing has been going off. People have been buying the book. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're gonna make me cry. You know, because anytime that you take a chance and put down on paper, you don't know MiMi. You just don't know. If you only knew my story, growing up being told that I was dumb, growing up being told that I was ugly, growing up told me that I would never amount to anything or ever be anything. And to know that I have a master of divinity and I'm working on my doctorate and I have 2 books that are out, you know, it speaks volumes, you know, that I adopted 2 amazing boys. They may not be perfect boys, but they're my boys, you know, and not only they're my boys, but they're Jacoby's boys. I always try to include Jacoby, even though we're going through a divorce, they still belong to Jacoby. And then
y'all still family. Y'all gonna be family forever.
We're family forever. You know, we've had that conversation and then being divorced, going through, this is my 2nd divorce. So sometimes you feel like a failure. But you know what? I'm not a failure. And I want to speak life to somebody else to let you know that you're not a failure. You can do anything that you choose to do in life, as long as you put God first. I know MiMi jokes around and calls me the mustard seed ministry, but trust me, mustard seed got something else going on, y'all. Book 2 is coming real soon. existing through the colors of life. So now, we're to the part of the show. Thank you, Mimi.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you for interviewing Brandon and I. Thank you again, Brandon. He's already gone. He's working on his part that he needs to work on for the show to make us keep going. So tonight's show, you about to see it pop up because he's over there making it happen. What's too much? What's too much?
It's another O and the 2.
It's another O and the 2. Mimi got you together.
It's okay. No, because this all of us. One person look good, we all look good. If one person look bad, we all look bad.
We all look bad. We all look
to be right. That's all.
Right. So he's fixing that right now. What's too much? I know y'all are like, oh, because I had some inboxes come up. What are y'all talking about? My friend that came over here to eat, I ought to just call him out, but I ain't gonna call him out because I already said that he thought he was gonna paint. So I ain't gonna tell you who it was because y'all gonna be like, oh, you doing that? And so my friend came over. My friend was just like, bitch, what's too much? He said, what do you mean what's too much? That's very vague, and it is very vague.
That's what I put on my page because I always get on there to tell everybody to tune in.
Oh, so
I don't know what too much is, neither. It could be any daggone thing. There we go. TOO. Yeah.
It popped up, but it's still going across the screen, so he's working on it. I mean, this is his job.
We know what it means.
Right. So Mimi wanted to talk. So this is Mimi's subject, y'all. Mimi picked this subject. So Mimi, tell him what's too much.
What you talking about with the clothing?
Yeah.
But see, mine was how old? It's like what is so-called appropriate for being sexy, as we get older, versus what the younger women do. Right. And that's where I guess the too much come from, because sometimes us older bras do too much. We got Forever 21, but we all know that's not Forever 21. Sometimes you got to move on to the other stores.
Kim, we gonna talk about her. She did too much. We gonna talk about her too tonight.
Oh, I don't even don't talk about her because she got an IEP. Something, yeah. Some ain't right with that girl because that ain't normal.
So Mimi's thing tonight. Mimi wanted to talk about what's too much as far as women, but I want to talk about the men part too, because I think
the men. Because I got some for them too.
I think that we know. But Mimi wanted to talk about what's dressing too sexy. I have a couple of clients that always talk about, oh, I can wear this, or I can wear this, or I should wear this, I can wear this. And Mimi's always just like, no, you can't. I have people that I know people, and I have the body. Do you, boo? I feel like you work out and still have the body. Do you, boo? I mean, at any age, I think that, there are some times that you should kind of scale back. My son, I'm recently a TikToker, so I have been posting some TikToks and stuff. And so go follow me on TikTok, y'all, TikTok. And so I never really show anything. However, I sometimes I've been in the bed and I have a shirt on, so you may see the top part. And so Josiah came to me and he was just like, Dad, listen. And I was like, what? And he was like, you're doing too much. And I was like, what do you mean I'm doing too much? I'm like Jacoby. I'm on the prowl now. I'm getting ready to be divorced. I'm trying to get it. And he's talking about, you're showing your chest, Dad. And I was just like, so, and he's like, so what I don't want to happen is these girls that I know on TikTok to be reaching out, talking about your dad is cute. Look at your daddy. Is that really your daddy? Listen, he's like, I don't want that, Dad. So can you stop? And I was just like, you know what, son? I got you. I ain't gonna do this. And so then you remember the silhouette challenge that just came out?
I'll tell you the one that you just did. That one, you said you've been meaning to post a video like that.
No, yes.
Honey, you said that. I said he gonna bite his bottom lip off. No, I said it's like LL Cool J on steroids. Honey, you was licking and biting them damn lips.
And so Josiah got on to me. So he was just like, Dad, you're doing too much. And so I was just joking with him. I'm not going to do the silhouette challenge.
Right.
And so he was just like, Dad, I was like, Josiah, I'm gonna do the silhouette challenge. He's like, Dad, you better not. You better not. So the other night, last night to be exact, I was in my bedroom and I had my door open. And so I started playing this music and he walked around the corner and he looked at me and he was like, Dad, are you doing another TikTok? I said, I am. And he was just like, Dad, stop it.
So
Stop.
what is that? Just quick little videos?
It's quick little videos to where you kind of lip sync the songs and stuff like that. And so I've been doing some of them. Like I did sexual healing one night. I did a couple of other ones. So he was saying that I was doing too much. And so I think that we have to take our kids into account, especially when you're dressing too provocatively.
Yeah.
You have to take your boys into account. You take your kids into account.
I always think about my boys because I'm just like, I got 3 sons. I don't need them be at school and having to fight for my because somebody said something about their mama.
Right. And so
honestly, they're the reason why I went when I had my double mastectomy, when I went and told them I wanted reconstruction, because I would have just been walking around just with ass and hips. I wouldn't have cared about being flat chested. I mean, you know, because breast didn't define me, but I didn't want my kids going to school and kids teasing talking about your mama ain't got no titties, you know. So I was like, let me go get some titties. So I,
and that's sad. It's sad that that's what kids do. I mean, but we don't even, I think that us as parents, we don't look at the bigger effect that it has. You know, I did that TikTok where I was doing that one song, right leg in, one leg in, one leg out, and bend over. You know, and I was going to twerk, and Josiah pushed me. That push was real, y'all. I felt that push.
I saw that one.
He was like, "No, Dad, you're not getting on here doing that. You ain't getting on here doing that." He said, "So then niggas gonna be in the inbox and stuff." No, we're not doing that. And so when I say that my child looks out for me, but then I also have to look at the bigger point that I don't want to ever embarrass my son.
Yeah,
I don't want to embarrass my children to the level to where they don't want to go anywhere. You know, even with the women dressing provocatively, you have to look at, you have kids, you have a son, you have sons, you have daughters. And so if they see the mama out somewhere and she looking like a thought, and the first thing one of them niggas say is, you know, man, I want to hit that. How you respond to that? As a kid, how you respond? Do you hit them? Or do you be like, yeah, you know, that junk fine over there. You know, she fine over there. You talking about your mama. Well, what do you do? Is that what's too much?
Well, I'm going to tell you what's too much. Sometimes I think I need to write a damn book about that. For real. But when you over, this is me. When you are over 35, and I mean, it's still a fine line. So I'll say over 40. No more pink across the butt. No more juicy across the butt. No words across the butt. And even if you got a nice butt, because there's a lot of women with some bad shapes. A lot of Black women got bad shapes. A lot. However, and I'm not conservative at all. Anybody knows me knows I am not conservative. I will go as far as I can go for me, but I'm not gonna go past. So my rules are: if you're gonna wear a super tight shirt, have a looser bottom. You know, if it's gonna be short, definitely. If you're gonna have a short tight skirt on, have a looser top. You know, you can't just be walking around tight, high heels, titties up, and then you got an old face. It doesn't. It looks ridiculous. It really does.
Old face with me.
You got an old face and a young body. It's like putting a brand new chandelier in a haunted house, honey. It don't go. So my thing is, you can be sexy. Look at and I say the perfect example of a sexy older woman is that daggone Nicole Murphy.
Yes, Nicole is fine.
She serves at every turn. I mean, never has a wrong look. and she's
Mhm.
sexy. She's not conservative, but you got to be classy. You got to be classy with it. And I think that's where a lot of times, even though we can't, and I'm glad that now I'm losing weight, but it's later on in life. Because if I was a few years ago, I would have been one of them. I probably would have been dressing like a Soul Train dancer. You know, I ain't there yet. However, I do know, certain things, even though you can wear them, don't mean you should be wearing.
I hear you. I hear you. I think that sometimes people, um, I do not dress provocatively. I tease tomboyish approved, and my daughter and sons make comments about me. Kim, let me tell you about my friend Kim. Kim, Kim is kind of like she is borderline tomboyish when she dresses, but Kim will put a heel on or a high heel boot on or something of that nature. She look good. She look
It's
good.
kind of like you want to be comfortable, and ain't
Kim,
nothing,
Kim is very
ain't nothing wrong with
age
being comfortable.
appropriate. She's age appropriate. And I mean they still look at her. You know, she still get the looks. You know, I ain't trying to disrespect James, but James they be looking. You know, when we be out,
I
they be
mean,
looking.
Kim is an attractive woman.
She
But I
is.
mean, the thing is, when you're attractive, I mean, people are going to look at you. But sometimes, as women, we do a little too much, and we get unwanted attention, and then you just like, I don't believe he came at me like that. And it's just like, can you go in the bathroom and look in the mirror?
Do you
You
believe
that's
that
that's what you're giving off, huh?
once you get a certain age, should you stop shopping at certain places?
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, even if like, okay, you have a fantastic body, okay,
Mhm.
and you can wear fitted stuff, but the half shirts, the midriffs out with the belly ring, and 60 years old. It's not a good look to me. And this is just my opinion. This is
It's not
just my
good.
opinion.
So there's a place that's not too far from us. I've seen a lot of older women that dress out of this place called
Child, if you talking about that olive oil, they need to
yeah,
have a bouncer at the door and tell them, sugar, this ain't for you. Just like they do at the club. Like this ain't your scene here.
that's what they should do. They should put somebody
That's
at
what
the
they
door
should
and
do.
stop them from going in.
Yes.
And
Because
rain.
the thing is, it looks ridiculous when you see him out. And I wonder, I'm like, come on, sis. You know, you just doing too much. Or when you, and this is another rule, ladies, when you constantly got to put tug on your shirt, it ain't gonna come close
Some
no more. Then it
Frankie
was,
Frankie said
huh?
that's why Forever 21 is
That's
just
them Forever 21s, yes. Now, what's the other one in the mall? The
rainbow.
right. No, child. I ain't even gonna talk about Rainbow. If you are over 18, you should be shopping at Rainbow. Period. That's just how I feel.
Oh,
That's
so
how I
wait.
feel.
So Josiah and I were talking tonight, you know, and I talk about to Josiah a lot about different things. And so he was just like, so what's tonight about? And I was like, you know, what's too much? You know, we're talking about, you know, dressing and things of that nature and stuff. And I was just like, it'd be like me going to buy you something at the Baby Gap. And he was just like, Dad, you stopped shopping for me at a Baby Gap a long time ago. A
Yes.
long time ago. And he was just like, why would you even go there? You know, and so it's one of those things to where Linda Carter said, I'm 64 and I'm an Ashley Stewart woman.
Yes. But that's the thing. You can still be. I ain't telling you not to be sexy. Be sexy till you die. But be sexy and classy.
I mean, I think that there are certain things that, you know, even with men, let's talk about the men, you know,
Oh,
because
I was
I,
about to get on the man.
I
If you
think that
got if you got gray in your cornrows, it's time to go to a fade. That's yeah.
Mimi, but
No.
I got gray in my locks.
Okay, locks and straight backs is two different things. Two different things.
So if you got if you
If you
got
got
gray,
straight backs and you silver.
let them go.
Mm.
I do, y'all. I color I color faithfully every 2 weeks because I refuse. But it fights back with me. So I'm getting to
But
the
it's
point.
but it's okay to have salt and pepper is sexy. Don't get me wrong. And it look good in the bed. It look good. It look good with locks. It look good with a fade.
Mimi,
However,
I'm on the prowl right now. I'm going through
you
this.
ain't on no daggone proud. You got too many things going on. You focus on your grind. If something come along that's worthwhile, then yeah. But you ain't looking for nothing right now.
Why do grown men wear pants 2 times too small? So listen, I wanted to say this. If you're a man and you identify as a man and you over 40, ain't no reason why you still sagging your pants.
If you over 30.
If you still over 30 and you sagging your pants, like I literally in my building, there's an elevator, and I was getting on the elevator the other day, and this dude, I know if he ain't 55 or 60, he look it. And his pants were literally up under his butt, and he had on some gray boxers. And the thing about it is he had a nice ass, but my thing is, dog, you're too old for this. Why are you? First of all, I never understood a man that sags his pants up under his butt like that, and they cup them up under their butt. It's not even just right there, like halfway, but they pull them all the way. You might as well not even have no pants on, and then you wonder why the gay men look at you. You advertising your ass first and foremost.
This is the thing. That's not even a look for young people. That's not a look for anybody. They call underwear for a reason. They are to go under your clothes. You should not be matching your underwear up with your shirts and have everything out. I don't want to see your ass. And I'm gonna tell you what else. Stop wearing them tight ass pants up under your. How you gonna be tight and sagging at the same time? It's ridiculous. Like guys be walking around with the crotch down by their knees. They can't even walk. This is so not attractive. That's too damn much.
That is too much, and so then you have the dudes that do that. Now, so listen, let me tell you what ain't too much. I want y'all to keep doing it. When a man got a nice chest and some nice arms, and he wear that tight shirt, and he come through, now that right there, that's hot. That's hot. Even
well, that's for your community, because I don't know too many straight dudes doing that.
I do. Like the bodybuilder dudes, Mimi.
You said what?
Like the bodybuilder dudes, like the big dudes that,
You talking about them body shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not something that a lot of hetero men do.
So they gay?
A lot of them.
You one shady helper. You shady.
No, I am real. That's not something that a lot of hetero men do.
So
they don't be having, unless you Jamaican. Jamaicans do the fishnet shirts now. That's a cultural thing. So I can't, they throw on a fishnet shirt in a minute, but don't a regular American hetero man walk around with his nipples peeking through the shirt.
I think it's hot, Mimi.
I didn't say it's not hot, but it's hot for that's what I'm saying is that's part of your community. That's not a hetero thing. So they, different rules, different folks.
Frankie said they on the down low. Lord Jesus, I'm learning something new tonight. Not fishnet.
You know what down low is.
I do know it's in the book, girl. It's in the book.
It's in the book.
So listen.
Yeah.
So the thing with women, what I despise, what turns me off completely about a woman that shops at like Baby Gap, or I'm just gonna use Baby Gap or something, and then they
21 Rainbow,
and they put it on, and then they be like, but does it look right? You knew when you left the house that didn't look right.
But what you say when they ask you, Montee? What you tell them? Because I've been around dress when you be like, yes, scary, yes, you better wear that. I done seen it. And I be like, she ain't got no business with that on.
You messy as hell.
I'm honest.
So blanket and pajamas in public. Yeah, I just think that we do too much. We do.
Yeah, pajamas or bonnets. I can't stand to see no woman with no bonnet on outside.
Right.
Oh my God.
Or at the school. Or at
Anyway.
the school. I've been to schools with my son, and you see the mama walk in with their house shoes and the bonnet on.
I will never.
That's too much.
Yeah, no.
That's when you're doing too much.
It's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
So can I tell y'all a story? I used to work at a place called Aveda. I don't mind calling their name. They ain't gonna sue me. They can't sue me. Aveda in DC. Let me say that. Aveda in DC. And so there was this this guy that worked there. And he was what they call oh gosh, what is he called? It's in the book. What? No. I'm talking about what's his name? The one that used. So anyway, he used to wear.
That's the one you had the altercation with.
He used to wear a dick attachment to work, and so what he would do.
A man, a natural born man.
Yes, he was a master. That's what he considered himself, as a master in the bedroom. So he used to wear a dick attachment to work. And so his piece would look like it was laying almost to his knee, right? And so he would wear the tightest pants. And so we all knew what it was, right? So the very first time that he walked into work with it, we was just like, now you're 50-something years old, and you mean to tell me that your piece is erect and it's hanging to your knees? Why would you do? You're doing too much. You're doing too much. So it got so bad to where he kept wearing it to work, to where the students started complaining about it.
That's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable to say.
So maybe the students started complaining about it. So they called him to the office and they told him that he needed to either move it to the side, move it to the other side, or try to do something with it. So
they should have told him it's not allowed.
Right. So how we knew it was an attachment? Because the next day he came to work. Wasn't there. Now you've been coming to work. You've been coming to work the whole time with this dick attachment on, and it's been to your knees. You mean that you done tucked it so good now that we don't see nothing? Ain't no bulge in the front, ain't nothing nowhere. It's just gone.
Hey, April. Yeah, that's a mess.
You did too much, son. You did too much, son. Stop it. I think that as a Black culture, I think that we do too much sometimes. Sometimes
we do too much a lot.
We do.
A lot of us do.
We do. I went to the grocery store. I was in the grocery store the other day. Well, not the grocery store. Kim said, damn them predatory. You right, Kim. He nasty. He real nasty. So we were in Ross the other day. And so for everybody that knows, I have a friend named Deja that I was in Ross with. And so Deja's very outspoken. And so we were at the counter at Ross. And so Deja's very good at saying, hello, how are you? Whenever she's getting ready to check out, she just believes that it's supposed to be an experience. And so, you know how they have social distancing in the grocery stores and everywhere you go now. So I was behind Deja. And so Deja was talking to the woman. She's like, how are you? And the woman said, oh, you ain't at work today? Deja looked at her and said, girl, you know me now, I ain't at work today. And so the woman looked at her and said, I'm on the phone. Deja said, and she looked back at me. She said, you mean to tell me you on the phone and you on this front line? And the woman said, I'm on the phone. No, that set Deja off in this line. So if anybody knows who Deja is, Deja went off. I'm calling HR. She's so country. I'm calling Deja HR. She has done the most. How she gonna be on this front line? Is she on the phone? Is she doing this? We do too much. We do too much. And so then we wonder why they don't trust us, or why they always calling us uncouth or ghetto because we do too much.
But we were talking about that on Saturday. When I was saying something, you said, stop stereotyping people. I said, stereotypes are stereotypes because they are true.
You're right. I did
Most
say that to
stereotypes
you,
are
Mimi.
true.
I did say that to you, Mimi.
We don't like it, but what happens when we sit and watching the news and something go down? Well, every black person at home is like, please don't let him be black. Please don't.
We do. We do.
And it's
We
like,
do.
damn.
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Please don't let them be black. We do too much. I think that we need to scale back. We have to scale back on some things. Dressing too provocatively. I love, now don't get me wrong, I love the silhouette challenge. Love it.
Honey, if my silhouette was kicking, I'd do it. I would do it tasteful, but I wouldn't, I ain't going, I ain't doing nothing crazy. But right now, if I did a silhouette, child, you ain't gonna see nothing. The red just gonna be behind my shoulders and my head, child. It ain't. I don't want it all the way down.
Bernice, white people do too much too. Yes, but you know what?
Every too much is not relegated to the black community. A lot of us do.
Kaylin, my fashion sense is a full woman. There's simply simplicity in fashion and styling when you do not have to spend too much money for both men and women. Mimi, for example, I love your fashion sense. Yeah, Mimi. Now, wait, let me stop y'all. But Kaylin, Mimi do too much sometimes.
When I do too much, you tell me. I need to know because I don't think I do too much.
Let me tell y'all. Mimi came to work one time. Mimi had this halter top body.
You a damn lie. I ain't never want no daggone halter top.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what color it is. It's green. It's army green. It has like 4 buttons that go up, and it don't have no thing on it.
I don't even have no shirt like that. What are you talking about?
It's a romper. It's a romper. It's green or brown. And
the green romper is like, it's flowy. It looks like a shirt and shorts.
And then
I got pictures of that. Oh no, that ain't hardly. That is definitely.
And she wear with some gladiator sandals. She usually wear with some gladiator sandals. She got these gladiator.
I like my gladiator sandals. I love stuff to go up my legs because I got nice big legs. I like that.
When I saw Mimi walk in, I said, "Damn, Mimi, you weren't at the work. Why not? Why not?"
Oh, it wasn't. No, that wasn't. Now, you know what I'm going to do, everyone? I'm going to post that picture on my that romper. After this show is over, I'm gonna post it on my page because honey, that ain't hard. I wore that to church.
Bitch, if you wore that to church, they should have put you out.
No, it was I think you got me mixed up with one of them other big heifers in there because you ain't never seen. One thing I don't do, I don't come out the house wrong, honey. I do
I didn't say that was wrong. I didn't say it was wrong. I said it was too much for work.
For being a hairstylist? Let me tell you something. I have to take it back for everybody that's watching. Hairstylists are historically known for being trendsetters.
We are.
People used to look for us. See, the problem is too many of these new ones come to work looking like they just got finished doing yard work. We used to come to work wearing furs and diamonds and I mean just be extra grand. Now I will admit I am very extremely flamboyant. If I was a man, I would be gay. I would be a queen all day long because I have a flamboyant style. However, my clothes fit. I don't have no overage, nothing pouring out. Everything is where it needs to be. Now that
let me tell you, according to state board regulations, your armpits should not show.
Who said that?
State board.
Well, guess what? When they working in that hot ass shop, let them come in here with that. I got because I got to work. I can't be in no damn sweat all damn day. I'm gonna faint and ain't nobody gonna pick me up. I got to be able to see. I can put something on to get warm, but I can't take nothing off to cool down. So I will. I have been known. I'm gonna come in there with my arms out now.
She
I,
will come in with her arms out.
I
You know, and
surely
I'm
am.
giving you a hard time, Mimi. It's never too
I'm
much.
trying to pay you no mind.
I've
But
never
getting
seen.
back. But I mean, we are. And the funny thing is, you the same daggone way. You a show pony too. That's why we get along. Because you are me in the male form,
I am. I am. I
and
love
vice
you.
versa. Yeah. But our industry is glamorous.
Our industry is glamorous, but I think that there comes a period to where you can do too much, and I think that you have to scale back.
Well, we always do. You do too much on a regular basis, but that's part of your charm.
I do. You know what?
But it's a good see. Let me tell you something. There's a certain such thing as a good too much and a bad too much.
Right, Mimi.
We ain't talking about the good too much because we are naturally extra people. That's why we on this
Mimi,
got this talk show every week.
Mimi, I wore my mink coat to work last week.
Yeah, you be walking around in the stole and the little Houdini hat with the
Mimi,
with your loafers on, and I'm like, where's he going?
Mimi,
We both had a lot of where you going moments,
we do. Mimi,
but
I had my mink
that's
coat
what we
on.
do.
I wore my mink coat to work last week, right? And my girlfriend Kim said, "You wore that up here?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Yes," and she said, "You know we animal free, right? We animal cruelty free." I said, "I don't give a care. That's y'all, not me. I'm where this me."
But my thing with the animals, but they already got tortured and died. It would be in vain for it to just hang up on the shelf, hang in the closet.
Mimi, this
You
is the
gotta give them
killer.
a purpose, and that this is why you died, so I can look like this.
So we were leaving out, right? We were leaving to go to lunch. And
Yeah.
this woman, I ain't gonna call her name. So the woman said, "You do know that we're animal and cruelty free here, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, y'all are. That ain't got nothing to do with me." And Kim was trying to smooth it over. She said, "It don't matter. It's fake." And the woman said, "Yeah, I know it's fake." And before I knew,
Oh yeah, I already know you was like it.
that's what I want.
Yeah, like no.
I wanted to tell. I said, I was like, I mean, Kim was playing. Kim knew that the coat wasn't fake, but the woman was just like, "I know it's fake." I wanted to say, "No, bitch, it ain't fake." But Kim had pushed me out the door.
Child. But my thing is, I would say if you know it's fake, then why you saying something? Because ain't nobody died for it then.
But we do too much. We do. But
Now I'm gonna tell you what we do.
what?
Them, you remember that store Harold Penner Man of Fashion was open, and they be having them two suits for $150. Them pumpkin orange zoot suits, and they always do this at church because church is the place they try it out first there. Like if it go here, I'm gonna take it. Well, they got the cranberry zoot suit with the cranberry gaiters and the vest and the hat to match. Yeah, we do. But you know what? I honestly I like to see stuff like that. Even though it look ridiculous to me, I was like, they feeling themselves. And I like anybody that get up and be like, bitch, you look good.
You
Even
know
if you know, because you got to be in tune with your star player.
you have to be in tune with yourself. So I think that what we're saying to everyone tonight is there's such a thing as doing too much. And my thing is you don't want to do something that's going to cause people or your kids to suffer from your actions. I think that's too much.
See, I believe in you can bring attention to yourself, but don't bring the wrong attention. That's the main thing because you always have to think about, especially, and that's what we teach our kids. Well, that's what I teach mine. You got to watch what you do because one day you're going to have a job. You don't know if you're going to run for office. You don't know what you're going to do. And you don't want nothing that's going to come back and bite you in the ass.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you, girl. Kim said we make her stay on point. Thank you, girl. I think that you have to pay attention to what you're doing, especially when we're going into the schools and things of like that in public. and you are actually you're showing up to places. Mamas, 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 don't go to these schools no more with rollers and bonnets on your head and your house shoes on. The same time that it took you to put your house shoes on, you could have put on some regular tennis shoes. Put your tennis shoes on. Put your tennis shoes on. Stop doing that. Don't go to these schools like that. And then when you do go, listen, I'm gonna say this. There's such thing as cheap tights and expensive tights. You're doing too much.
Let me tell you something. I'm speaking to my big girls right now. We can't afford to wear the cheap stuff. We just can't because our legs rub together. You know, it's a lot of friction. If you got tights and you got them little white from the lycra and the spandex, them little wires popping through, and them lint ball, it is time to throw them away. We need good, strong fabric. And if anybody, and this is no shade, because the thing is, I'm a big girl. I've been a big girl my whole life. But the thing is, you can look good. First of all, you have to invest in clothes for yourself. You know, you gotta wear good fabrics, good undergarments. Because my thing is, either you're gonna pay for the undergarment, and you could put, if you got a good body shaper on underneath, you could wear a $20 dress, but you can't just throw on that $20 dress with nothing on underneath. Something got to be. You're gonna have to invest in something. You do.
So listen.
That's real talk, though.
If you can hold your tights up and you pull them and you can see through them, don't wear them.
I'm gonna tell you who got the best daggone stuff, and I'm gonna give her a shout out. Her name is the website is called shunmelson.com. It's SHUNMELSON. When I tell you that girl, and she got good quality stuff for all sizes, but especially big girls, and it don't break the bank. That girl, she got some bad stuff, and I mean it's good. Them leggings, child, they compression leggings. It's just what it sounds like. It holds you together. When you stop moving, everything on you should stop moving too.
It shouldn't keep going.
No.
But you know what? Here's the thing. If you can see through your stuff, don't put that on. Especially if you
ain't got a see-through stuff body.
Okay. But what if you got to see through?
I know you was about to try to be nice. Huh?
What if you got to see through stuff out, see through stuff body and a old face?
Then that don't match. This is my thing. Stuff need to match. If you look, you can wear something fitted, you know. But when it's short and tight, when you got to tug on the bottom and you got to try to close the top, you don't have if you got to tug on it, you have no business with it on. And especially if you're over 50, you know that.
MiMi, give the shout out again to who the person is.
Oh, it's shunmelson.com.
Spell it.
She's on Instagram and she's on Facebook. It'll say House of Fashion, but if you type in SHUNMELSON, it'll pop up. Everything will pop up. And when I tell you, customer service is on point, and they have she'll go live on Facebook and Instagram, and she has models of all.
Oh, I've seen her stuff. She does
and when I say her stuff be so on point, all the other websites be stealing her videos and putting on there. But if it ain't, it's because she a little itty bitty blonde lady. She's a black girl. She's small and she always styling. All her models are beautiful. You know, she has all sizes. And she has it from the big curvy girl to the big girl that carries most of her weight in her stomach. You know, she has all body types. And what I love about her is she'll show you, okay, well, this model is normally a 3X, but this runs big, so she got a 1X on. or and she show you how you can wear your stuff, because a lot of women don't know how to put their clothes on. They really don't. Like, and I get on my mother all the time. I love my mom. My mom got her own style, but my mother is a mannequin shopper. She'll
Mm.
go in there and buy everything on the mannequin, and she don't like to mix stuff up. I'm like, okay. She's like, well, no, these shoes go with this jacket. I'm like, no, you can. It's okay to, you can break stuff up. So she shows you how to wear the stuff, and how to, and when I say that thing got the best body shapers in the world. She got these arm shapers that changed my life, child. I ain't know nothing about no dang on arm shaper.
So
But it doesn't, it don't break the bank. It don't. But the thing is, being tasteful is, that's number one. And when you put on something before you leave the house, everybody know when you put on something, it's just like, oh no. We all done had that moment. You gotta keep looking. You're like, nah, because I don't had that. Like, yeah, not today. I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go on the other side. I done lost a few pounds, but I ain't ready for that yet. But if you had the moments where you just not that sure about it, and you already tugging on it, and you not comfortable, take it off. Because 9 times out of 10, you ain't got no business with it on.
So listen, I want to say thank you. We shout out some people on tonight, but then I want to go back to this. We have 3 minutes left in the show. 108 words to know. All right. So this is a book that was written by Brandon and myself. It's 108 words to know. It speaks to the gay lingo. Please purchase the book. We are going to put the site, the actual web link to where you can purchase the book tonight off my page. You can purchase it off Brandon's page. You can purchase it off of MiMi, Montee and MiMi's page. You can purchase it off of this. People are going to her website saying it's amazing. That's wonderful, MiMi. Thank you for doing that.
Oh yeah, I'm not a hater. I want everybody to look good.
We not haters at all on this show. We'll post the site after the show. Jackie says she'll post the site after the show. So make sure that you go purchase our book, 108 Words to Know. It speaks to the gay lingo. It's going to help you out at your brunches and conversations.
Whatever.
I'm excited. Kim has a birthday coming up next week, and we are doing something for her birthday. So I'm hoping all the girls get the book. And so we're going to go through the book while we're there, kind of be like a little private book signing and stuff like that next weekend. And so I'm super excited about the endeavor. Thank you to my editor. Again, I want to shout him out, Mr. Justin Ruffin. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. He did a wonderful job. To my co-author, Brandon, who is my best friend. I appreciate you. He stepped out the box and he wrote this with me. And for MiMi, for being the first person, I'm going to say it, MiMi. First person. Well, you was actually the second, MiMi.
You first.
The first person was Josiah to see the book, y'all. But the first person.
I'm the first grown person.
Yeah, the first grown person out of the house to see the book was MiMi. Thank you so much, MiMi, for going through the book and reading the book and being so positive about the book. Again, y'all, it's 108 words. My braces, I got them tightened up this week. 108 words to know. Speaking, it says learning to speak the gay way. So we want y'all to look at the little dictionary. It's a dictionary, and it tells you how to pronounce the words and what to say, what not to say when you're in conversations. Check us out. It's on my page, Lamont Ford, in the Chair with Montee and MiMi's page. It's on MiMi's page. It's on everybody's page. And you know what? Why are you reading this? While you're reading this, you need a good cocktail. So reach out to Majestic Mobile MiMi's cocktail.
Mobile cocktail. They already know, that.
Get you a cocktail while you read this book, because you're gonna need a cocktail for this good kiki that you're gonna get while you're going through these definitions of these words. And I guarantee you're gonna reach out to somebody. You know what, MiMi? I love you, girl. Thank you for tonight. Wonderful. And follow us on Montee and MiMi on Facebook, and then follow us in the Chair with Montee on Instagram, in the Chair with Montee on YouTube, and then go to our personal pages and show us some love. I want you to check out something else. Check out MiMi on Majestic. What is it called? MiMi,
Her Majesty Speaks.
Her Majesty Speaks. Check her out on YouTube. MiMi has her own personal page. It's called Her Majesty. Look, this bitch got a whole.
I did.
Go back to it, MiMi. This bitch got a whole banner. Go back to your banner. Yes, MiMi.
Yeah.
He speaks. Pose like the picture. How the picture do? How the picture do? Go check her out. Go check her out on YouTube. Her Majesty Speaks. Again, we love you. We thank you for all of your help and for your support. Follow us. We love you. MiMi, what do you want to end with? This is your show. You end it, girl.
Honey, basically, just do the right thing. If it don't feel right, it ain't right. And that's all I could say. You already know.
I ain't saying nothing, but you know what I'm gonna say tonight, and let the church say amen.
Amen.